And we're live. Hey guys, so excited for y'all to be here. Who watched the Moving and Grooving Monday video?
I did.
Joan, Amy, yay. I hope all of you will. The intention behind our Moving and Grooving is that you get to a great mindset Monday morning, like you hit the ground running. And I know I posted it a little bit later because I couldn't get it downloaded, but I just want you all to know that that's the reason we wanted it to be at the beginning of the week. So you thought to yourself, oh my gosh, have I done 5 new faces and 5 new shares this week? And here's something crazy. I'm actually in a national sales director pace setter group, and we have challenges. And our challenge this week is to have 5 new faces and 5 shares before Sunday. And I got to tell you, when you're not really focused on it and you're not intentional, it doesn't happen. It does not happen, even the best of us. It is not easy to allow a day to go by with a postponement or a cancellation, and it's not like it's not that important to get it back on the date book, or you're okay if it's next Monday. But I just got to tell you, we are so excited to have each, Joanna and I, 3 new red jackets, because you're going to get $150 in cash as a bonus. I mean, hello, who's excited just to bless 3 people, but put a little bit of vacation money aside? It's not about the money. I know it's not about the money, but you guys, the reason that we can say this business works is because when we get all this money and we get all this bonus, we're blown away that a company rewards us for doing our job. Are you in agreement? Yes?
Right.
Okay, so before we dive into the call, I really want to know who here met their weekly goal from last week? Who doesn't know what their weekly goal was last week? Who felt like they really ran and tried, but they fell short, but they knew what their weekly goal was? Talk to me.
I wanted to do 2 new appointments, and I had one booked, but they kind of had to reschedule.
Okay.
But I did feel like I was getting somewhere, but at the same time, I did have a lot of good things happen this week that is pushing forward. So that was still good.
I love it. I love it. And Amy, anytime you share, you're not being negative, okay? So don't ever worry that, oh my gosh, I mean, I had great things. I know all of you have got amazing things, but if we're not necessarily hitting the mark, then we're sort of in the same place we are going to be next month. And then we're going to say, gosh, I've been trying, but I still can't hit the mark. And it doesn't matter who you are. You start to lose hope when that happens over time. Yes? Okay, shake your head if you agree.
Yeah.
So if you were like, I don't even know what my goal was last week, because it was sort of just like whatever happens, I'll be happy for. That is an awesome place to start. But I got to tell you, when you don't know with that target where you're really going, you're not going to hit it. It's just as simple as saying, okay, kids, get in the car. We're going on a trip. And then you all get in the car, but nobody knows where we're going. Oh, we're just going to see where we go. It's something you can do. It's definitely an adventure, but it's not necessarily going to get you to where the destination of joy. Does that make sense? So I think right now is a great time. We start our week in Mary Kay on Sunday. Pull out if you don't have it, pull out a sheet of paper. But if you have your weekly plan sheet or your star day tracking, both of those are very, very helpful. I've got a form that one of our directors uses. I tried to pull it up real fast and I can't find it. Basically, it's a weekly plan sheet and it has at the bottom IPAs, and it's basically before they leave their meeting. This is Renee Dory's. Before they leave their meeting, they write on there how many IPAs will they have, when will they fit in their appointments, when will they put in their booking calls, and when will they put in their training. So I really think if you don't have anything, grab a piece of paper like this, and let's go ahead and just write at the top. I want you to write down Okay, since Sunday, now the week ends on Saturday, our Mary Kay week and our weekly accomplishment sheet. And I'm going to celebrate those who turned theirs in just a second. I really want you guys to say to yourself, or write down right now, how many star days will you have? Now, a star day is 3 income producing activities a day. And you can get a little cheat. You can cheat a little bit because you can count being on a training call. You can count being at a weekly sales meeting. But truly, I really want to stretch you on this call, and I want to ask you to focus on the 3 most important: new leads, holding a facial, and holding a sharing appointment. Those are the 3 most critical, because it doesn't matter having new recruits. You can have a gold medal, but if you don't have new contacts to then fill that customer that you just recruited, you've got a void. So we've got we're juggling. We've got 3 different balls in the air sort of at all times, okay? So yes, you can have also selling an item. You can also have booking a facial, and you can have, I think I covered it all, holding the actual sharing appointment. So everybody nod if you wrote down how many star days you're going to have this week. Just nod your head if you wrote down a number. Okay, I haven't muted you guys, so I will if it gets a little noisy, but you can talk at this point. So everybody has at least a number. Okay, I want you to write down how many so IPAs, and then I want you to write down how many new faces you are committed to having this by Saturday. So we're almost at the halfway mark. Everybody have a number? Got a number? Okay, I want you to write down a number for how many shares you will hold, actually complete by Saturday, the end of our week. Nod when you have a number. Okay. All right, I want you to add 1 to each of those. I'm going to stretch you, because when your tummy has that little bit of fear, oh my gosh, I really don't want to be the one that she doesn't name. I want to have my name at the top of Facebook. I want to be recognized on my homepage by Joanna, telling the world that I hit the weekly goal. When I had bronchitis and my son came home with a rash and we had to go to the doctor, and oh my gosh, my daughter just found out that she's got a huge assignment. We've got to spend time in the library, and I had to cancel one of my appointments. But my husband said that since he's traveling, I've got to stay the course. But I did it anyway, you guys. Somehow, by the grace of God, I got it done. Don't you want that to be your story? We change more lives when we really have a story, and we can allow God to really take control. So I want you to hold on to those numbers, because every single day, now that I've been in this challenge, I have been saying, okay, Lord, who should I call? Who else? I've turned off the radio. I've turned off the television. I do listen to my podcast and my training when I'm on the bike or running. I have been inundating my mind with who can I talk to about Mary Kay? And you know what? This is what he told me today. I have a really good friend whose wife had a facial. She liked it, but she didn't buy everything, and she flaked on her second appointment. But he's my good friend. Well, I thought to myself, I haven't interviewed him. I need to interview him. If the men understand our business, you guys, they're going to support their woman who eventually says, this is sort of different. I might be interested. Why are we not interviewing some of the men who can influence the women? Just saying, it's an out-of-the-box thought, but I'm going to interview him because his wife is about to have her first baby. She's a school teacher. Number 1, that's not a lot of money. Number 2, no flexibility. So I want you guys to really start thinking like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to make this happen. And even if, you guys, even if I don't make it happen, I can say to myself, doggone it, I'm such a winner. Because I ran with my tongue hanging out and I called every single person that God laid on my heart. He told me to call this one gal today. She didn't buy a darn thing. And I even gave her, I didn't have any samples of repair. I let her go home with a TimeWise Repair to Go kit for free. I just gave it to her. Am I crazy or what? And I haven't properly gotten a phone call back. I followed up with her twice. God said, call her. Invite her to be a part of our sisterhood and hear more about it. So I just wanted to start our call off with, if you don't have some kind of 7-day short-term direction, you're probably going to flounder for the next week. And then you're going to flounder, hey, Dee, you're going to flounder for then 2 weeks. And then you're going to flounder for 4 weeks. You've got to have direction. And that's why I wanted to start our call off with having a goal by Saturday of how many new faces, how many shares, and you can go ahead and put on there the sales. The sales will come, you guys. And I want to celebrate those who actually did turn in their weekly accomplishment sheet. So now I have to go to my Facebook because all of the women that get to talk tonight are listed. We have got Joan, Maggie, Vicki, Kathy, Amy, Antoinette, excuse me, and Alice. So proud of all of you. I also got something. Hold on. Oh, I know. And I get to Joe, hold on. I want to say her name right. Joanne Reiser. Joanne Reiser Van Briggle. She also turned hers in, but she's not on the call right now. Okay, so this is our Talk to Me Tuesday. The goal in our Talk to Me Tuesday is to get excited about failing forward. The only failure is truly when we don't even try, or we try and we say, oh, I give up, I didn't have a win. So I actually believe truly that every single time you try and you might not succeed the way you thought, that is a huge success. And so I hope that you will allow me to transform your thinking that trying and failing is moving forward. So failing forward to success is what we're excited about. So we want to talk about the wows, but we also want to hit on the woes. So I know a lot of you had great things. If you want to start with something great, let's do that now. But if there was something that was I just don't know what to do, or how can I handle this, I would like to hear both. So I'm going to give the floor first to my team member, Antoinette, because I have not seen her for a while, and I'm so proud of her. And I do know that she sat down with Christine about a week ago, and sort of, I don't want to take your thunder, but for time, I will tell you that Christine called me and said, I didn't realize that my trick, Christine said, every single time I need to promote or just get myself moving, she puts one of her bills on her laptop or on her, smartphone. And so she'll tape it right here. Maybe it's more of the tablet. So she has this bill stuck to it. So every single time she goes to use her tablet or her iPhone, she's got to lift up this electric company bill, or she has to lift up the tire bill, or lift up the internet bill. And she said, it makes me focus on making the sale so I can pay my bill. Oh my goodness, my mom's calling. Hold on, guys. Mom, I'm on a training call and you're being videoed. Wave. Okay, can I call you later? Okay. Yeah, you got the 2 cleansers? Okay, I might need that. I just need 2 cleansers, but I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Isn't it fun having your mom as a beauty consultant? I can't wait for her to get more on the calls. But anyway, going back to, that was something that she shared with Antoinette, and I think it might have made a difference. So Antoinette, will you share with us? I think you're muted on your end. If you can unmute, or okay, I gotcha. No, it's not unmuting. Okay, there we go. Okay, so share with us maybe a wow, as well as if there was any whoa where you want a little coaching.
Well, it started.
Oh, we can't hear you.
The quarter. Right. Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Okay, it started at the end of the quarter. I realized that I haven't.
I don't think we're hearing you very well.
I'm sorry.
Do you see the little microphone button on your computer?
Yes. It says.
Nope. Now
Can
you're
you hear me
muted. Not much.
Can you hear me? No?
Okay, let's just try to talk loudly.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Eh.
Sorry. Well, it started at the end of the quarter where I had to put in my sales or my inventory. So I started panicking and like, okay, well, I want to be active. I want to go back into my active status. So I got a hold of so many people.
Hold on, Antoinette. It's so hard to hear you. I got an idea. I'm going to mute you, and then I want you to Vox me. Can you do that? Okay, so pick up your phone, and you're going to Vox me what you're saying, okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to move over while you're just getting yourself ready. Tell me, are you ready to do it now? Okay, let me turn on the Voxer, and then everybody can listen because we just can't hear you right now. Okay. You gotta love technology, right, Amy, Joan? Isn't that fun? I feel like there's other people on, but I'm not seeing anybody else. So, hello. Oh, Dee is on. Oh, yay! Okay, good. Go ahead, Antoinette, as soon as you're ready. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to go to Joan or Amy, and then I'm going to come back to you, Antoinette, so you can get yourself ready. Okay, Joan, Amy, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I went out of my way a couple times this week and really reached up to higher quality prospects. And the one lady I had actually met before and was offering her a sample, and we were supposed to get together. And I know her schedule was the issue because she's in football. But what I did was I happened to realize that her son was gluten-free. So I decided.
Sounds very interested in perhaps joining Mary Kay, but we'll see when she comes out on Thursday. So I'm really excited about that.
Nice.
I just moved here to Charlotte, so I have a clear canvas to really pursue my business, and I'm finding that I'm not. I have the time, but I'm not reaching enough people fast enough. I have some facial boxes made up, but I haven't put them out yet, and I just need to make sure that I'm really utilizing my time effectively and just have someone every week, new names every week, because I have the time. It's just being able to connect with them in a way where I'm getting information from them, because a lot of right now is more or less warm chatter, and that doesn't always. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't seem to work. So it's like I need to be better at warm chattering, I think.
So in my mind, I'm really getting excited about just being more on the computer with these kind of shows. So the same idea I just had, could you imagine as you're building up some momentum that every night at 5, you're doing a live presentation. So during the day, you're inviting 10 to 20 people to be on live with you. Could you see how that could immediately get some people to connect with you on Facebook?
Oh yes, I'm not a Facebook person as much as I should, but this is a great exercise to get me more involved in Facebook. On Facebook.
Well, and I got to tell you that it's actually, yes, Facebook is finally, us old people are getting on it, But we've got to start transitioning. The younger generation is not on Facebook. We've got to start moving into IG, which if you didn't know, that's Instagram.
Oh.
Oh, I froze. My computer froze.
So you mean create an Instagram page and just a live Instagram page?
So I don't know why my computer froze, but you can hear me, so that's good. So I don't know enough about the Instagram with videos, but connecting them with both Instagram and, I hope I'm not going to get cut off. So that's just something that you guys can think about. You might want to start an IG account, but then more of the videos will be on Facebook for right now. Oh, good. There you are. Okay. I just texted Antoinette to tell her that I was frozen. Anyhow, one of the things that I did before all this technology, and Alice, you can do the same thing live, is, start having, think of the area. I've moved 7 times, so or 6 times is my 7th location. I would choose like an IHOP or a Denny's or somewhere that there's a big back room, and I would set up facials in the booth every day at 5 and just do it for a solid 2 weeks. Invite, and then on day 3 or 4, you have the facials and you give them something for coming. You've got to, if you're not going to spend money advertising elsewhere, you got to give it with discounts or a free product. So a discount is great. Bring a friend, you get 2 items half off. You're not going to lose anything, but you can create some momentum. But if you're doing back-to-back, like Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 7 in the Denny's. Nobody's at Denny's at 7, or maybe they are, maybe, I don't know. But the back room is normally not as crowded as the breakfast. So that's what I used to do. And I used to just buy a couple appetizers from Denny's, but I was generating in that part of town. And especially if I didn't have an open studio that I could invite to, I just used a restaurant like that and we did facials.
Okay. Wow. That's a great idea.
I had something else that I was going to share, but I guess I'll just I'll let you guys just ask any final questions. D is on. You have to do your weekly accomplishment sheet to earn the right to talk, but I am so proud of this woman. She is a brand new senior consultant. She has got a qualified, oh, get this, you guys. She is a Great Start qualified team member, which means because D signed up after July, she gets a $50 bonus and she's getting $220 in free stuff. And D, I don't know where they're shipping that, so make sure you're on, maybe check your mail. She's in the process of moving, so I just don't want you to lose that $220 retail. Here's the thing about this Great Start. If you were to use the free stuff to market for people coming, you use it as your advertisement. You say, oh my gosh, Jenny, you bring 2 people on Saturday and I'll give you $25 from this free pot. Now you're using that free money to generate more business, and then you turn that into more parties. So in order for her, 2 or 3 people, 3 people is technically a party, but if she shows up and brings 2 people, you give her $25. You didn't pay for that. It was free product bonus. So I actually calculated, I stayed up for 6 hours at one night. I couldn't sleep because I calculated how, as a brand new star consultant, with all the free product you get, taking the free product and giving it as hostess thank yous for just coming and being your first facials, and then recruiting another great for free to generate more leads. That's the advertisement. I actually calculated by month 5, you would be, number 1, using other people's money to generate a new Mary Kay unit as a director, and number 2, you'd pay off your $3,600 loan in 4 months. Isn't that pretty exciting? So think about all these bonuses being what you really offer people, because Mary Kay said we have 2 signs on our forehead. Make me feel special. And then number 2, what's in it for me? So we really want to make sure that we are helping people see, look, you hook me up with new names and people that are over 25. I don't even want them under 21 sometimes, but over 21 or 25 who have a job, who are fun. And of course, mother-daughter is great, but that helps you to get yourself having people basically working for you for free. And let's really celebrate that. That is a great, if I could work for free DSW shoes, oh my gosh, I would do it. I mean, even Nordstrom, I do it. Anything, I love that store. So let's really start thinking wise and how other people could do our work, and we bless them with free product. Okay? Who's excited about their weekly goals? Okay, did you write them down? Okay, good. So here's my final thing. I want to ask you to post here in the Shipe group as soon as I'm, this is going to take a little while to download, and I'll put it at the Shipe group, but I want you to focus and, comment what you are committed to. If you wrote down 4 and I challenged you to up it, but you know in your heart you're not even willing to do the work, then put down what you're willing to do. I want you to have a win. I want you to slam dunk this. I want you to say, girlfriend, you should have been on that call. You would have moved forward. You would have had some cash in your pocket. We can create the momentum, but we need you. Joe and I can't do this unless you start adding your comments. You start posting your pictures. You start sharing your victories. That's how a movement grows. And for all of us win, we got to all pour this energy in together, because then it's going to just not add, it's going to multiply. Are you with me? Are you ready? Don't you want to see Joe being just totally on that stage as our national? We can make this happen. And in closing, please pray for Joe. She is with her mom. Her mom's not doing very well tonight. And I told her that I would be here to take over and just make sure that you guys have what you need. So did I do good? Maybe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, well, the best way we can show her is to rock it out. Let's get in that red jacket. Let's get our parties booked up, 10 on the books at all times. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.